Good morning, guys. We are starting out cool this morning with that temperature at 52 degrees. We also have a gray, hazy look to the sky cam, and I'll show you in a second, but I'm pretty sure all of this is that smoky haze, because if you look at satellite, which is our cloud cover, there's nothing there. So we're really seeing some of that haze like we did yesterday. Temperatures are also cooler by about 5 to 10 degrees from yesterday because we had that cold front come through. It's 57 degrees in West Plains, 59 degrees in Mountain Home, and 53 degrees in Monette. Dew points very crisp in the 50s, so you're finding some green conditions on the Muggy meter map. It's a crisp and cool start. Lots of sunshine, bright blue skies outside the window as you're homeschooling today, with temperatures in the upper 70s for those football games tonight. You'll need a jacket or a blanket. Will be pretty cool with those temperatures dipping into the 50s and 60s, so make sure you at least have a sweatshirt. Temperatures in the middle and upper 70s with sunshine today. Overnight lows could dip into the upper 40s to the north and east, and then temperatures will be in the 70s again tomorrow with lots of sunshine. The weekend is gorgeous. Sunshine Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Overnight lows do get a little bit chilly in the upper 40s and lower 50s. The fall feel lingers into next week with those temperatures getting into the lower 80s by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Overnight lows again staying pretty cool in the 50s. The coolest this weekend around 50 degrees, and then we keep things in the middle and upper 50s by early next week. So the 7 days, lots of sunshine, seasonal temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Overnight lows dipping into the 50s. The first official day of fall is coming on Tuesday. Joe, Jen.
The 2020 Vietnam Wall Run kicks off later on this morning. This is, as you know, a two-day event which works to bring awareness to POWs. Nigel McDonald joins us now live in Springfield, where people are gathering this morning before heading to Perryville, Missouri for this program. Nigel, good morning.
Yeah, Joe, well, good morning. The motorcycles are really lining up. This is the second year for the Missouri Vietnam Wall Run. I'm joined with Executive Director of the Liberty Riders of America, Dr. Scott McGill. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, how many riders are expected today?
Well, leaving Springfield, we should have at least 200, maybe 300 motorcycles being led by 16 law enforcement bikes from Highway Patrol, Springfield, Greene County Sheriff's Department, Joplin, and they will run a working wedge for us all the way to Perryville.
And so why is it important for you all to make sure you're remembering your brothers and sisters?
Well, they are our brothers and sisters, and they're America's sons and daughters that laid down their lives. They gave that last full measure of devotion so that freedom and liberty would extend to the very end of time, and it's crucial that we remember them. I think it was Reagan that said, you know, if we forget our defenders, America will be lost.
And so how does it feel when you see all of your brothers and sisters coming together and supporting one another?
Oh, it's powerful. It really is. We have veterans from virtually all the wars, even as far as back as Korea, that come together to support those that did give the last measure of devotion. And it's a powerful experience, and it's heartwarming to us, and it should be heartwarming to America.
And so when are you expected to take off this morning?
We'll leave at right at 8 o'clock. We'll ride the 200 plus miles to Perryville. And then tomorrow there will be a run from Frederickstown. We'll all gather, and that 200 leaving Springfield will be approximately 2,000 motorcycles rolling into Perryville.
Well, thank you for your time this morning.
My pleasure.
As Dr. McGill mentioned, this is the run to remember those lost in the wars. And this morning, they're heading out at 8 a.m., so be mindful if you see caravans of motorcycles heading out of Springfield. Reporting live from Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thank you, Nigel. We move on to some news from around the region. An annual bikers event in one Missouri city is a go despite the current pandemic. Perryville's Bikers on the Square is still on for tomorrow, but they've made adjustments to keep attendees safe. Bottles of hand sanitizer all over, hand washing reminders, and contactless drink refills are a few of those measures there. Fewer vendors will also be at the event this year to allow for better distancing as well.
Numerous counties are seeing an increase in people requesting absentee ballots. In Washington County, Arkansas, they have printed almost 6,000 since last week. Election Director Jennifer Price says her team has received well over 6,000 requests for ballots, and she says the requests really started coming in after Governor Hutchinson announced anyone who is worried about voting in person could mail in.
The county clerk's office does less than 2,000 absentee ballots for a general election. About 2% of the overall votes cast are absentee. And right now, we're looking at maybe a 10 to 15% overall votes cast by absentee ballots.
Absentee ballots have to be in the hands of election officials by November 3rd, so you should make your request soon. And make sure to tune in to Color 10 and Ozarks Fox on Tuesday for a full day of live reports about this topic and so much more. You'll hear from Springfield Greene County Library managers about how you can easily register to vote, and we'll bring you stories about voting in 2020. Make it count all day Tuesday right here on Color 10.
A Little Rock police officers recovering after being injured in a shooting incident turned into a police chase. The incident started when police responded to a shots fired call at an apartment complex. Authorities say officers came across the suspect's car shortly after. They chased the car until it crashed about 2 miles away from the original location. The officer was injured during the arrest, but not by gunfire. The suspect is facing several charges, including second-degree battery and felony fleeing.
Making news around America, a New Mexico state police officer was shot and injured during a traffic stop. Authorities say the officer pulled over a vehicle when the suspect fired multiple shots, hitting him. She fired back and the suspect drove off, leading police on a 5-mile chase before finally catching the suspect. The officer was taken to a hospital with gunshot wounds to both of her hands. Now here's a quick traffic alert for you. A heavily used interchange ramp will be closed this weekend. The southbound Route 65 to westbound 60 ramp will be shut down starting tonight as late as 6 a.m. on Monday. A detour has been set up. Drivers will have to go to the Evans Road exit, turn around and head north on 65 and then take westbound 60. And 2 lanes of westbound 60 bridge will also be closed.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on Daybreak. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. We'll see you back here bright and early on Monday.